I don't need to listen to Coach Greg Adams. For what? I did it better than him. I did marriage better than Coach Greg Adams. Sorry, don't know what to tell you. I did marriage better than who else got divorced on this motherfucker? When name all these divorced ass niggas on YouTube. I did it better than all of them. And even if I did get a divorce, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go get remarried. What I'm not gonna do is be on this internet complaining. Oh, she left me. She's out of my life. None of that. I'll go do it again. Let's continue.
Tina had a stroke.
Oh, that was around that time.
Just before, yeah.
Right before. Okay, got it.
Right before the playoffs and all that stuff. Man, come on, man. And then the way it was told to him, it was kind of raggedy. He had a stroke. She's gonna be all right though. That's when I was gonna give it to him like that, as opposed to hearing it, because Lonzo's manager right now had told him, he said, man, Lavar, he out here balling like he can't stop crying. I'm like, man, bring him to me and let me fix this thing, you know. And then even when Tina was having problems and staying at the place of Casa Kalima or whatever, I didn't want the boys coming up there trying to make it a movie. So I didn't want them coming up there seeing her with her head all cut off, stitches in her head. Let me do this.
Yeah.
I'll let you see her when I can get her home. That way we know she's home. So you guys keep playing basketball. And I said, sometimes the Lord puts certain blocks in front of you to see if you're gonna keep going. And that's what the boys were strong enough to believe in me, that I got your mom, don't worry about it. So go ahead and keep playing basketball, because she would be like, man, go ahead and play. Don't sit up here rubbing her hands. I don't ever want to play no more. I said, no, I understand. People want to see y'all coming in the hospital and making that story. I don't want y'all to go like that.
Well, you made a comment after the Kentucky loss. You said, realistically, you can't win no championship with 3 white guys because the foot speed is too slow.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's him not leaving his wife. Hello?
Yo, Slide, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you. What's happening? Oh.
No, so, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. Go ahead.
Yeah. So about marriage, what is the end goal then if it's not death to do part these days? Is it to raise your kids from the 18 and everything after that is a success?
Well, that is something you would have to discuss with your wife. I think most married couples go into it with like, it sounds nice to do death do us part, but the reality is that's not the likelihood. The likelihood is it will end in divorce. You would hope by the time you divorce, the kids are grown, everybody's done everything they wanted to do, and you come together, and then you decide to leave when the time is, when people have grown apart. It happens.
I know that.
I'm saying this. I'm the mistake everybody's making is you expecting marriages to go till death do us part. If that were the case, most people that have taken their vows before God have broken those vows. So that's not, we can't put God into this. So it's not realistic.
Yeah,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. But I don't think people are gonna do the death to part either. But at the same time, people are barely raising their kids until they turn 18 before they get a divorce. So that's why I'm at with it. People can't even raise their kids before they turn 18. So if you look at it from that perspective, he raised his kids to all turn 18, then I would think success in that way. But majority of people are not getting that. There's women on dating apps that are pregnant, and like pregnant women on dating apps. So there are literally single moms that are pregnant with newborn kids that barely can even been in a relationship long enough to see their kid get to 5. Like they're barely naming the baby dad no more. So.
I understand what you're saying, but if that's all you consume, and if that's all your whole thought process is of marriage, then yes, you're going to have a doomed marriage, because look what you're feeding yourself. Hello?
I'm still here.
Well,
I'm listening.
I'm just saying, like, I would say first have a more positive outlook on life in general. Once you get that all squared away, then if you start the date, you know, you can only vet so much. And if you meet somebody that aligns with your thought processes and your goals and dreams, and she can help you get there, then take the shot. But there's nothing guaranteed. You guys want guarantees. There's no hack code. There's no cheat code. There's no safety net.
Guaranteed.
You guys want to.
A lot of marriages are very short-term these days. Like they're very short-lived. Like
the average U.S. marriage in the U.S. is 8 years. That is extremely short. But here's the problem. There's nothing I or any man could tell you to give you the cheat code to ensure you a longer lasting marriage. There's no such thing.
Right.
If that woman wakes up the next day and says, I'm out, There's nothing you can do.
I know. Thank Ronald Reagan for that. No fault divorce.
Well, then the brothers need to get up with some CPACs and start getting these laws changed and start working with lobbyists to get the no fault divorce work back. Coming on YouTube complaining about the red pill is not working.
I don't know. It's just, yeah, like I said, even if I understand, like, marriage is not going to last long, but even at that, it's very short. The marriages are very short nowadays.
Okay.
So, like, the age of marriage is really short.
I hear you, but I don't wake up worried about if this woman's going to leave me or not. Okay. I literally am married to obsession. Okay. I didn't need to go see the movie. So, I don't wake up thinking, is this the day she's going to leave me? No. Is this
your first marriage or second?
It's my first wife, man.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah. So
I thought you were a stepfather. I thought that was your second marriage or something.
No, okay. I'm a stepdad and she's a stepmom. See how that argument works?
Huh?
No, but I'm saying the whole stepdad argument, that's another dumbass argument because my wife's a stepmom. So how come you guys never mentioned that part?
Argument. I didn't know this was your first or second marriage. I was asking.
No, this is my first marriage.
All right. No, I was just wondering, like, this marriage is very short these days. So on top of that, like, the divorce rate's over like 50%. They're short term, so it feels like a bigger risk.
Life is risk. Life is everything you do is a risk. You guys just want certain guarantees when it comes to this dealing with the women. There's no such thing. Okay, all the big dogs when they get divorced, they go get remarried again. They cut the bitch a check and be like, "Thank you for your service," and they move on. Go ahead.
Especially now because people are getting married later, so a lot of people can't afford to get divorced. A lot of people are getting married later in life, so it's different if you got married young and divorced later. People are getting married later now, so that's another thing.
Here's what I would say to you: you create your reality. If this is once again what you feed your subconscious, it matters, man. I don't know you, but I wish guys like you would kind of just back off this content. It's nothing positive for you. All it is creating and reinforcing negative stereotypes, and just negative, you know what I'm saying, connotations. Like, you don't know what your life holds for you, but at least give yourself a decent chance at it with a better mindset. It's too easy to sit here and be like, yes, 70% of them file for divorce. Yes, blah, blah, blah. All day, every day. I can give you every reason to not get married. Okay, so now what?
Being against marriage doesn't mean against relationships, though.
But the marriage is the end goal. Is it not?
Yeah, you can be with a long-term relationship with no marriage.
I mean, you can. That's cool. If that's what you want to do, that's cool too. Same rules apply. If she okay, same rules apply if she wake up one day and say, I don't want to do this with you. The only thing is with marriage is now it's paperwork involved. And it's gonna cost some money. And I think y'all
That's the point.
Oh, okay, well, I hear you. I hear you.
So I mean that's the thing, like that's why I don't want the paperwork, but people are against marriage doesn't mean relationships as a whole. They just don't want to get married legally. That's another argument. They don't want to be married legally. I don't think a lot of people are against relationships.
Okay, now here's another.
It's not like people are saying they're going to be abstinent or celibate to marriage or they're not dating, so it's not like that. So
here's another caveat to your problem. Most of these women are not going to sit around and wait to be engaged for 10 years before you marry them either. They're not going to wait.
Women don't want to marry either, so we know that. Some women don't want to be married.
I know. I'm saying, though, what's going to happen is if you talk the marriage talk, at some point it will pop up. There's no way you're going to be in a long-term relationship with a woman and you don't have the discussion. And if you give her the implication,
another one, start over.
Huh?
You can start over and get another one, I guess.
I mean, if that's the life you want, I guess. I mean, it's your life.
I mean,
I can't tell you what to do. I mean, I'm just saying, like, sometimes you meet that woman, she will change your mind about a whole lot of things, and you will roll the dice.
How did you feel about marriage since when you were younger?
I mean, my parents were married, divorced. My dad's been married a bunch of times. I didn't have he didn't ever come to me and say, "Don't get married." I never got those speeches from him. I knew at some point I was going to get married because you know, I didn't want to be no 40, 50-year-old man with no wife. But that's for me. You know, I didn't want to be out here with nobody, like not like that. No, I wanted ties to somebody. So I was always going to get married at some point. So, but I'm a child of divorce, like a lot of people, and I didn't let marriage deter me or whatever bad experiences stop me from doing that. Just because it didn't work for my parents doesn't mean it's not gonna work for me. But then a lot of people don't want to do the work to keep a marriage going, and I don't mean just going, but I mean functioning, thriving. You know, I mean striving. Like a lot of people don't want to put in the work to keep it going. So first sign of trouble, most people get out. And these kids y'all ain't built like that. You guys are not built to put in.
That's why people don't get married.
Huh?
A lot of people are not built for marriage these days.
I agree.
That's why a lot of people are filing for no-fault divorce more.
And listen, I'll be the first to admit that marriage is outdated. It needs to be, you know, structured like a sports contract. Every 5 years, you have an option to either re-up or opt out. I think that's how marriages should be now. But society is slow to catch up with the times. So maybe in another 15, 20 years, you may have those options.
Do you think polygamy will fix some of these issues?
No, because a lot of these guys have the wrong ideas and wrong viewpoints of polygamy. They're not ready for no discussion like that. Polygamy is about community.
Would you argue? Go ahead.
No, it's about community. It's not about having sex with 2 women or 2 wives to have sex with. It's about building a community. If the motherfucker talking that polygamy shit and he ain't talking about community, then you know he has a fucked up version about it and he ain't serious about it. To him, it's just sex.
Wouldn't that practice baby daddy, baby mama culture except it's unorganized?
Say what now?
Is it baby daddy, baby mama culture, unorganized polygamy?
I mean, just average black people in general have bad intentions with polygamy. They're not serious about it. It just sounds nice.
Because, I mean, think about it. A lot of women, they're willing to have multiple baby daddies. Why not do polygamy up front? Be willing to be the 6th or 7th baby mama. Why not just do polygamy up front? That's my thing.
I mean, if that's the reality you want to create for yourself, then there you go.
No, but I thought, why does society practice that? If you're willing to be the 4th or 3rd baby mama, why not do polygamy up front? Wouldn't that be better, more organized?
Because polygamy challenges most people's religious upbringing.
Yeah, but there's people Catholic and Christian, and they're still having multiple baby daddies, baby mamas, or multiple marriages. So how much is that?
I can't worry about what those people do. I only worry about what I do, what I have control over.
Do you think prostitution will fix more things as well?
I mean, prostitution has been what it's always been. That's a non-factor.
But legalize it and stop decriminalize and legalize it.
What's it going to change?
I mean, wouldn't that fix dating and marriage?
No, I don't think so. No. And prostitution, if you're down that bad to get to that point, there's no hope for people like that.
I mean, it's the oldest profession.
And it's always going to be there. That's never going away. That's always going to be an option for men that can't get any way else. I get why people, would get into that, but that's not. How long is that sustainable over time? How long you plan on dealing with prostitutes?
I don't know. I mean, a lot of people are transactional. Women are begging. A lot of dudes are like, fuck it,
I hear you. But once again, you're going to try to, is that a 30-year, 20-year plan to deal with prostitutes?
Well, I mean, a lot of women are treating that as a side hustle, like with OnlyFans. That is like a side hustle.
Bro, listen, you cannot control women. When are you guys going to learn? There's nothing you can do.
I never said the whole thing when I noticed.
Okay, but once again, if a woman wants to get blown out by 10 men before she comes to see you, there's nothing you can do about it.
I know that.
So why focus on that?
Like CJ said, let these wild horses run free.
Then that's what she's going to do.
I know. That's what CJ talks about. He said, let these wild horses run free.
Listen, CGA is a broken old man with a lot of trauma. I'm sorry. That man's not mentally healthy.
What's wrong with CGA? He looks like he's happy.
He is a mentally unhealthy old man.
What's wrong with CJ? What?
No, the question is the question is what's right with CGA? Nothing.
If he was a rapper, would this be a conversation, honestly? If a celebrity did the same thing he does?
If he were a rapper, would this be a conversation? Is Future not a broken man? Yeah. Future's the same way. Broken, unhealed man with trauma. He'd be no different.
I mean, people don't really talk about Future the way they talk about CGA. He has women he's traveling, buying cars. They don't really talk shit. And then rappers go overseas all the time.
Okay.
You see Tony Yayo going overseas, Uncle Murder.
Oh my Lord, young man, my wish for you is to not keep consuming this content, man. Listen to what you're saying. Listen. We're having a real world conversation, and you're talking about guys like CGA and what these women are doing. Please don't have these conversations with women in real time. Don't do that. They're gonna look at you like you're crazy. These are not real conversations to be had outside the internet, bruh. They're not.
Talk to people outside the internet.
Huh?
I don't talk to people outside the internet about this, really.
Well, okay, cool. I'm glad you don't, because it's not a conversation to be had, because it's not like that in the real world. I'm sorry. But you got time. Just don't turn into these guys, man. Don't let the hate, consume you.
I don't. How does CJ's women?
I'm just saying, like, if a woman were listening to you, right, like the women in the chat listen to you right now, you would frighten a few of them.
How?
Okay, wait. So let me stop it right there. So what we're gonna do? All the women in the chat, put your reasons in the chat. Why? Wait. Hold up, knockout. Hold up. I'm gonna let the women talk. They're gonna tell you in the chat. Ladies, if this type of rhetoric and conversation bothers you, frightens you, worries you, please say so in the chat. All right, go ahead, bro.
Tricking it has to be. Oh my God. Tricking it has to be. Oh, I'm reading the comments. Oh God.
Yeah. These are real women. Okay? Real women. These conversations are not meant to be had. I'm just saying these conversations are not meant to be had outside of online spaces. These are not real world conversations, man.
I don't. It's not the only concert I watch, by the way. Not the only stuff.
Okay. Well, I would like for you to balance out what you consume. I'm not saying you watch marriage channels or anything like that, but I'm just saying you gotta have balance. Gotta have balance. CGA.
Yeah, watch like cooking channels, car videos.
Okay. CGA is not God, bruh. Okay. CGA is not God. Okay.
Well, you can call himself CG God Allah, but that's for some people.
Well, hey, I'm not gonna hold you, man. I appreciate you calling in, though.
No problem.
Okay, bruh.
I'm gonna go back to the chat. Bye.
For sure. God bless Knockout, y'all. He young. He young, y'all. God bless him. Oh my goodness. God bless him. God bless him. Amen. Let me go to where let me see, where is it at? Let's go here. Now, let me just say this. Now, I don't know LeVar Ball. I only know his situation of what he has shared online. Y'all gonna stop with this old man thinking younger women is gonna be the answer to y'all's problems. Okay, so let's go here. Let's go here. Now this is LaVar Ball with his new boo. She's younger. Okay, let's see. It gives us a just a small glimpse of what he's going through with this new one. Come on.
I said give him a spoon in his name. A spoon. Moving slow. Just take one, but you got to give him a napkin first, Amor, so they can put it's a napkin right here. Amor, do what I tell you, and we good.
Okay, now listen. I'm telling you right now, these young women ain't gonna go for that type of talk. Your money ain't that long for you to talk crazy to these women. Your money ain't long enough. Do you understand? Okay, you're an old man set in your ways, which is probably part of the reason why you're getting divorced or why you're separated. Okay, these young women ain't gonna put up with your shit. Okay, your money is not that long to be talking crazy to these women like this. But come on.
Do what I tell you, we good. This is all you do, fast on that. You take all day to get a napkin.
I'm looking for brand ambassador.
Sir, no. Matter of fact, let me find a longer clip. Ain't no one about to put up with that shit. Like, nigga, you old. You missing a leg? Okay, seriously, how much shit can you talk to a woman and you have half a thigh muscle? Bruh, please stop this. LaVar Ball, new girlfriend. This is not gonna end well for him. It's not gonna end well for him. It's not. Not at all. Now she out here with her new boo. Boy, y'all better stop playing these games. Hold up, let me find me. Now this is his soon-to-be ex-wife. They're currently separated. Okay. Now we would have known about all this had he just kept his mouth shut. Okay. Now if me and the missus ever go kaput, I'm not gonna speak about it. You know what's gonna happen? One day you're gonna see somebody just next to me. You're gonna be like, Sly, what happened? Who's this? I'm gonna do one of these. Okay. If I ever get divorced, I'm not gonna speak on it. It's just one day, years from now, I'm gonna be like, hey, what's up? And this thing gonna sit right next to me. And y'all gonna be like, who is this? I'm gonna be like this. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay? That's all you're gonna get out of me. Okay? This nigga has one leg. Okay? There's only so much shit you can talk to somebody. Sir, you have one leg. You wear a fake leg. Okay? Come on.
We've been hanging out, and when we bring up one, Tina brings up the other two.
Yep.
That's a package deal.
Yep.
So I wasn't lying when I told y'all package deal.
Nope.
Ooh, and she a spicy older white woman too. Oh, niggas gonna be on her. Oh no. Hold up. She a spicy older white woman. When I tell you niggas gonna be on her, cause she understands the black struggle. She can talk that slang with you, right? She sit there and watch Roots with you, huh? She celebrate Juneteenth with you, huh? And she got some half black kids, so she understands the struggle, huh? Niggas gonna be on her. Y'all bugging. Oh, she's old and she's 58 years old and nobody's gonna. You guys sound so stupid. But let's continue.
And
Hear it.
And she a former athlete, and the bitch she got a jump shot. Come on, man, stop playing these games. And she got a motherfucking wicked jump shot.
It's been a pleasure too. This family, that's what you guys don't get. I've told you in my videos, and now I've actually experienced it. The hospitality that they offer when you come around them, you can't beat it.
Don't play this game.
You really
with these
just
women.
feel it. You know, the love from everybody. You're like,
Thanks.
we're strangers, but maybe not really.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when I see, he got me out my G3s.
Right.
LaVar got me out my G3s and gave me these. Let me tell you, I pulled up to the house. I seen LaVar. I'm like, oh yeah, this is cold. I seen Tina and I got a little bit nervous. I said, she the one.
Why?
Because it's like everybody want to see you. So we see everybody else. They be like, man, we want to see Tina.
Yeah.
So when I seen you, I see LaVar. I said, man, you gotta let me interview your wife, please. And he said, what about that video you did?
Hey, I'm trying to tell them. I know. Listen. They play these. They be lying to themselves. I know. Trust. I know.
I'm gonna wait for you.
It's the new girlfriend, right? Just a new girlfriend. All this shit could have been kept in house. Didn't have to come online and say what you said about, you know, her or whatever. See,
this is for Neon right here. Did you give her the girl hers?
He's good now,
I
right?
told you to put that over there for her. Amar, did you give him a spoon to eat over here and a fork? I told you to get this stuff over here. I said give him a spoon and a thing. A spoon.
Sir, you see that? Y'all see that prosthetic? Nigga, who you talking to? Nigga, you have one leg. Who you talking to? Sir, you have one leg. Once again, who you talking to? Your money ain't that long. Your money ain't that long. Who are you talking to? Sir, I'm gonna need you to tone it down, take some of that bass out your voice. Nigga, you have half a leg. Sir, you out here like Big Mama with diabetes when they cut off the leg. Come on, man, come on, quit playing, man. Sir, you're a prosthetic. I wish it be. Could you imagine a woman with a prosthetic arm talking crazy to you? Fellas, could you imagine your new boo and she has a prosthetic arm, or she's in a motorized wheelchair. She can walk, but you know, sometimes her stamina ain't right where it needs to be, but she in a motorized wheelchair and she get like, bitch, who you in a wheelchair, bitch, who you talking to? Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Shit.
Spoon. Amor, you didn't put him a napkin and give him a piece of cornbread over there? Okay.
Hell, she look old. Oh, no. She look old. This the new boo y'all's bragging about? This the new boo that y'all's bragging about? All you JUCO and get the young. This bitch look about as old as him. Y'all talk all this smiggity smack. When the reality is, this is the reality. You're going to get somebody close to your age. This is the reality. You're going to get somebody close to your age. I'm so glad we're going over this because a lot of y'all's arguments don't have no merit. Don't she? This is the new boo, huh? Okay. Wait. You know what? Let's stop right here. Let's pause this because I want to see who else made videos about this. Somebody give me a video when they talked about Lavar's new boo, because who said anything about it? Because you see how old this woman. Look at this woman's face. Does she look young to you? Okay, so some of y'all watch these people. Give me somebody content who's talked about the new boo. Matter of fact, okay, let's go look up the usual suspects. Let's go see MTR. I know he had something to say. Sir, you had nobody to. I know you, sir. You had nobody to talk to help you out with your situation, right? I know he had something to say. Okay, let's go. Let's see what he has to say. Yeah. Okay. I thought he stepped away from YouTube. What happened to him taking a break from YouTube? What happened? Okay. So let's see what he got to say. Good God, I'm not gonna sit through.
Like when I have my wife, I'm gonna make sure that she don't gotta work, nothing. Like I'm gonna give her everything.
Right.
Literally everything.
But listen, don't give her too much.
No, I'm gonna give her the world.
Yeah, don't give her too much, though.
Sir, this man is bow-legged and you got a peg leg. I don't want to do this. Don't make me do this. This man is bow-legged and he's got a peg leg. He's lost about maybe 5 inches in his spine. He's lost about 5. I mean, you know, the older you get, the shorter you get, you know, but he's lost about maybe 4 to 5 inches in his height, in his spine. Sir, you have a whole peg leg. You have a whole peg leg. There's only so much smack you can talk. Oh my God, Jada Black. Oh Jesus. I can't, man. I can't.
Cause she go crazy. Let her do something. Bring something to the table.
Love.
Bring something to the table. Yeah, but it's more than love. You gonna get some love from somebody that's free.
I'm gonna keep it funky with y'all. There's sometimes where I'm like, we gotta do this video because of the amount of solutions or value that can be extracted out of the particular story.
But then
I just take a look at it and I'm just like, damn, like it gives you like a sinking pit feeling within your stomach. This is gonna be one of them stories, unfortunately, but let's get active. LeVar Ball recently announced on a stream that he has been divorced by his wife of 30 years. And according to him, she found somebody else.
Hey, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. She's a free, autonomous being. Did y'all not watch the movie Obsession? What did we all learn? You cannot mess with somebody's free will. Because if you do, it will backfire on you. Yes? Okay? What you guys are looking for is the magic pill, the potion to subvert a woman's free will. You want slaves. Y'all want slaves. You want a Stepford wife. You want a half robot, half replicate symbiote. You want a fucking cyborg. That's what you want. You want a cyborg that's going to do everything that you say. There's nothing no man can give you, no instructions, no game, no wisdom to prevent a woman from leaving you when she feels like it. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. I don't understand. Now,
LeVar Ball, I mean, I don't know how you as a man can look at LeVar Ball and not smile at who he is as a man, the type of father that he is, and the dynasty that he has created within his family. I mean, they have a whole brand, right? The Ball family brand, with Lonzo becoming number 2 pick.
Yeah.
Because I have a question here.
Due to health complications in relation to diabetes, he had to get one of his legs amputated, okay? A year later, his wife has decided to leave him. But what's interesting is that back in 2017, his wife had a stroke, and he went on record saying that he took care of her back then.
She the wildest, I don't know what. She the perfect woman for me, though. Whatever I do, right or wrong, that girl with me. And I ain't gonna never leave that girl. I love her to death, and I couldn't have did none of this stuff without a woman like that, on the fact that she's so strong. She's getting better every time. And like I told her, I'd rather you be broken down like this and spend all the time with me than being healthy as heck and have to work every day and you don't get whatever you want. The best thing for Tina, when she first started, I said, you ain't gonna do nothing but get better. You ain't got nothing but time. You're gonna always be with me, I'm gonna be with you. So don't feel bad about yourself. You move slow, but this right here, you fine. And she getting better every day. I know how to rehab with Tina. It's not
Okay, now, there was a black man. This I'm gonna show how much hypocritical a lot of you guys are. There was a black man. I forget his name, but some of y'all gonna remember this story. The black man whose wife was incapacitated and hired the white woman to help be her 24-hour nurse. And they ended up having a relationship. And y'all got so mad at the man, and the wife was like, it's okay. I allowed him to have somebody. Who was that man? That black man, y'all. Who was that black man? Who was that black man? Somebody remembers that story. Who was that black man that moved in his wife's caregiver, and they had a whole full-blown relationship online, and y'all dragged that man to hell and back? Who is that man exactly? She had dementia. He was somebody famous. They had a brand or a business, right? Okay, so y'all remember. Let me see if I can. Okay, wait. Let's ask it a dumb question. Black man who had relations with his wife's caregiver. Atlanta. It was Atlanta, right? It was Atlanta. Dan Gasby. B. Smith. Hell yeah. She had Alzheimer's, where the husband faced intense public backlash after moving his girlfriend into their home while acting as her caregiver. There we go. Dan Gasby. B. Smith, Dan Gasby. There we go. Yeah. Let's go here. I got
Everybody,
time.
we're talking to Dan Gasby. Dan was the caregiver of B. Smith, who sadly passed away in 2020 from early onset Alzheimer's disease. We're talking about spousal caregiving. We're talking about caregiving in general, the emotions that you feel. You're right. A coach needs a coach. A caregiver needs someone to care for them as well. They need someone to be able to explain emotionally you were healthy and strong, so that way you could continue to care for her, while, depriving yourself of care?
Well, I'll give you a couple real quick examples. If you have somebody in your family that you can trust, then you have that person, or a girlfriend or a big brother or whatever. But first and foremost, what I did, and it was part of what saved my life. I would go out, or I would get in the car, and I would yell and scream. I would literally say, why the F is this? I can't stand this. I can't take this anymore. I don't deserve this. This is ridiculous. And then I forgive myself. And I get it.
So you gave yourself grace.
I gave myself grace. I took the top off of the proverbial pressure cooker, because you are in a pressure cooker situation. I can tell you quite honestly, right before we were married for 28 years.
There we go. They were married for 28 years. And if I recall correctly, the wife was like, I can't do nothing for him. I give him permission to do so. If I remember correctly. Nonetheless, 28 years, y'all. They did it till death do them part. It got messy towards the end. Yes? Okay.
Looking back over the 28 years, about 10 of those years were when she started to slide down. And the last 3 years were just miserable. Absolutely miserable.
These are his words. Come on, let's continue.
And I was tired. I was hungry. We cooked. My daughter was here. She was traveling at times, and I was lonely. Then I had a relationship.
Okay. He still honored his vows, yeah?
And my wife and I, we had talked about that before, if something goes wrong. And I say that because I took a lot of heat for it. And I have no qualms about it. If I had to do it over, I would do it again. I've had numerous guys and a few women say that they're in a relationship.
While their spouse was going through dementia. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Now, the thing with me just is everyone zeroed in on me bringing this person into my house. Mm. She never lived in my house.
Okay.
Everybody, we're talking to.
Okay. She never lived in the house. Come on.
Were you prepared? Did you and Dan sit down and talk about the possibility that people were going to come for you, that they were going to judge you, they were going to try to tear you apart based on their love more than anything also of B?
Well, I got to be honest with you. I mean, I never thought that, first of all, that this story was going to go public and then really create this firestorm that we had.
Because you met at a party in the Hamptons.
Expected that.
You met at a party.
Now, has Jada Black mentioned this story? Has Angry Man mentioned this story? Has CGA mentioned this story? Has who else? MTR mentioned this story? No, because then that would, because then it would go against the narrative, right? Okay, but come on, we're here. We're here.
At a restaurant,
yeah. Right?
You knew he was married.
Yes.
And you, as I understand it, didn't want any. At first, you didn't want to date a married man.
That's true. Well, but it really, our relationship started out as a friendship and a long friendship before, it took on another level.
How did you reconcile? As you pointed out, you didn't want to date a married man. You started out as a friendship. How did you reconcile that it would be okay to enter this relationship knowing that B and Dan are still married and she's in the house?
I felt that, I saw what B is like now and how she is really, she lives in her own world. She is happy in her own world, but she really doesn't understand what's going on around her. That's for one. And, Dan and I, he had been taking care of me for many years already. When I met him, it wasn't a new thing, and I was going through taking care of my father, who had just been diagnosed with dementia in Germany. So we were really, this relationship started by supporting each other through a hard time.
What is her life like now, and how much of her care is provided by Alex?
Well, let me say this first of all. She's a 4-year-old, okay? That's what Alzheimer's does to you. It robs you of everything, your history, everything.
So she does not know you as Dan, her husband?
She knows me. She will call me daddy. She will call me her brother. She will say my name, but it's sort of like holographic. It doesn't mean the same things. No, she is not there. And people try to tell you who don't know that she's still inside. Yes, the body is there, but the brain is not there.
So in the end, when you brought Alex into your home,
well, let me correct you on one thing, and this is where the media and the press and all of these people that have cyber lynched me. Okay, Alex has never lived in our house.
she visits, right? She does not stay the
but
night.
people
Right.
say that.
Yeah.
She has never. She comes, and I have 6 bedrooms. She has a room where if she wants to stay or bring somebody, they can come out because we have friends and guests. So that's the first thing. But that was part of the litany of things that sort of created this firestorm.
You're absolutely right, because even I fell prey to when I read the headlines, like, oh, she lives there with him. And then I read the interview with you saying, no, she doesn't live there with us. So people were just picking pieces of this and using this as a weapon against you.
They weaponized everything. When I met Alex, I was in the lost and found. I was 35 pounds heavier. I was drinking. I was self-medicating. I was tired. Because to be with someone that you've loved and had a perfect relationship, most of the people who complain never even had somebody in their lives.
Okay, talk about it. Talk about it. All these unhealed, broken individuals. Yes, talk about it, sir. Yeah.
But to have someone that I could be across the room and talk to her with my eyes, and now she's no longer there. I liken it to try to drink from a colander. No matter how much water you put in that colander, when you get it to your face, there's nothing there.
Nothing there, yeah.
She overheard me saying that I was lonely, and she was going simultaneously through the same thing with her dad.
Wow.
And she basically said, hey, if you ever want to talk, let's get together.
And that's how it happened.
Wow. Okay, so let's let's juxtapose what we just watched with this.
The soft stuff that people have been doing with her. Come on, keep going. Faster. Higher, higher. There you go. Come on, T, that's good. Your mind is stronger than your body. You want to stop? Exactly.
Now, this was roughly 20 years into their marriage, and nobody convinced me that that man does not absolutely love this woman. And to go through with her a health scare as serious as a stroke, and to be there with her, to nurse her back to health, continues to demonstrate the type of man that LaVar Ball is. But recently, he was on Neon Stream explaining his current situation.
You know, with my wife, you know, who Tina decided to go her own way. That's why you don't see her right here. But she want to go do something else, that's fine with me. We had our run.
Now, we don't know her reasons for that. So let's keep that in mind as well. Because Tina has not come out and said, well, this is why we're currently separated. Okay? So keep that in mind. I'm not here for clicks and views. I don't care. That's not my life. Okay? So keep it fair. She has not come out to say anything. We wouldn't know all this had he not just kept his mouth shut. Okay? But come on.
We had our run. So even though she had the stroke and getting older, she would never be like, oh man, she was always beautiful in my eyes until you say, I want to go do something else. Oh. Yeah. Now you're not as beautiful to me again. And the fact that if you decide to go this way, I'm going to go that way, that's fine.
That's deep.
It is what it is, man. And like I said, anytime you can find somebody you can stay in love with for a long time or for one day or whatever, if you can witness that love, that's good. I had that with her. And I found somebody else. But it is what it is.
Came, you saw, y'all created, y'all conquered, and then sometimes people just grow apart for whatever reason. Once again, fellas, there is no cheat code for women. You cannot disrupt free will. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Y'all can frame it, call it whatever pill you want. At the end of the day, what you guys are trying to do is subvert or interfere with free will. The universe will never allow you to do that. It will never happen. It will never happen.
Wait, who?
No need to worry. And you know
Sorry,
what? You know,
Yeah, well, listen, and this often is touted on these internet streets, but within the idea that a man will sacrifice him being happy for his family, and LaVar Ball is I get it, a bombastic example, okay? Because he knows.
Let's speed through this.
You know, from what my boys is doing
till now, and leave when things get hard. This man stayed by her side through her health crisis. You know, they say that. However, women initiate divorce way more often than men do. He never left her. Then he suffered a life-changing amputation, and she's already talking about going to do something more fun.
Now, she never said that. That's what he's saying. Come on, y'all. We're adults. Comprehension, reading comprehension, listening is key. That's what he's saying. I haven't found anything with Tina coming out saying this woman has been quiet as a church mouse. She ain't said shit. Okay? This is what he's saying. But come on.
If the roles were reversed, people would be outraged and calling the man every name in the book. Loyalty shouldn't only matter when it's convenient. He will find a much younger and attractive woman. She will be used for her money.
Okay. This see, you dumb Negroes. What did he say? He will find a much younger and attractive woman. Huh? Is this what his version of much younger and attractive looks like? Is this what he meant by that? Because this woman looks old. She looks like an old Latina. She looks like an old Latina. Okay, but come on. I got time.
She will be used for her money. By the way, before we continue, I wanted to call this out. Daphne actually sent me up. Thank you so much, Daphne. I say that he's experiencing.
But anyway, let me tell you this. Let her do something. Don't give her everything.
Now, I want him to address the new boo. I want you niggas to address the new boo. How old she looks. Because the first thing y'all gonna say is she got a fat ass, okay, but that face attached to it. But I know for most of y'all, pussy does not have a face. I get it.
She don't ask for nothing, then you give her a lot, but don't give her too much. Because then she's gonna do something else, because that's gonna fade out.
Game, sir, you have a fucking half a leg, man. Let me see how much of his leg they took off. Let's see how much of his leg they took off. Lavar Ball amputation. You think Deion Sanders over there barking at Carucci? Hell no, he talked nice to her. He got half a goddamn calf muscle. He missing 2 toes. He pisses in the bag. Nigga, you just had your bladder removed. You talking nice to Carucci. You old men with this money, with these health issues, you talking nice to these bitches. You not talking crazy to him. How much of his leg is missing? How much of this man's leg is missing? Well, y'all better stop these games, man. This is a lot of y'all's reality. You gonna be sick. A lot of you niggas gonna be sick and gonna be needing a woman to take care of you. So they done took mid what is that? Mid calf. So you're missing a foot and an ankle. Okay. You're missing a foot and an ankle. You're missing a foot and an ankle. Yeah, ain't that much shit talking to work. Your money ain't that long, bruh. Your money ain't that long. But come on, I got time.
Yeah.
Game.
That's gonna fade out. Don't get too much. You're good.
Shout out again to LeVar Ball. You know, again, it's tough doing stories like this because you don't want to see it. You want to see them, until forever, living happily ever after. They put so much work into the gym. They put so much passion into their family, and look at the results. A whole brand behind the family. Big baller brand, all right? But I think it's important to remember. We're going to look at some TikTok reactions here in a quick second, but I wanted to give some additional thoughts that, irrespective of being a man that is a provider, a sacrificer, right? A man that can carry.
It's in our DNA, sir. We don't even know why we do it. We just do it. Stop, okay? Real men understand, listen, I'm going to fall on the sword for this woman and these kids and expect nothing from it. That's part of our genetic makeup. You new guys, you want celebrations, you want recognition, you want acknowledgement, and I understand it's important, but you at your very core, you're supposed to fall on the sword. That's it. You sacrifice so the kids and the wife can live. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. I know it's an ugly way to go out. I know, but that's what men do. I'm sorry. There's no cheat code around that, y'all. There is none.
Carry a family for decades, take all of the reputational hits, take all the brunt, create himself to be an entertainment figure.
Okay, give me somebody else. Let's go look up Coach. Let's go look up Couch Greg Adams. Let's see what he has to say. Let's look up Couch Greg Adams. I know he had something to say. Let's go here. Let's see. No. Yes. No. No. So he didn't talk about it. Look at these topics, man. Okay, live. Let's see here. Oh, what's his other channel? What's the other channel? I'll find it. Is this it? No, that's the same one. Okay, wait. Let me find the other. Let's find the other YouTube channel. Yeah, is it this one? So, who
this is the investigator.
Hold up.
That account.
Let me go here.
Meanwhile,
who's wearing these type of shirts? Who wears these types of shirts? Y'all bugging. What man you know is wearing? Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Lavar Ball. 3 hours. Oh, come on, man. Y'all, I can't do 3 hours. Let's keep it real simple.
5,000. All right. Hell no. You out here.
Who dresses like this? Hell no. But come on.
/ Coach Greg Adams, and that is near for, like you said, at studios, the 21 Studios, peddling.
Okay. Let me find it. Let's move on to something else. No, let's see what else. No. Oh, let's go here. I want to hear his take on Jennifer Lewis. This should be interesting. Let's go here. Now, to guys like CGA, 63 men sounds like a lot. It's really not a lot, but okay. I want to hear his take. I'm curious. Let's take a listen, shall we?
Oh man, we're going back to talk about some of y'all's mamas out here. Oh, some of y'all's mamas about to catch wreck. So what I'll do is, let me do that segment and then I'll do the super chats. All right. Back and help them throw up and do all kinds of, but Paw couldn't do name nobody. He's an actress. She's a blacktress. She was on the TV show Blackish. She also is one of these old school black actors, theatrical actors. All right, the women who used to get on the stage, okay, theater.
You know these men can't stand when a woman can outfuck you and has more bodies than you. It drives them nuts. But come on, I want to hear his take on this.
Where
I'm
people
curious.
over exaggerate acting, you know what I mean? The Sidney Poitiers, the Denzel Washington comes from this era. Jennifer Lewis.
Come on, man, just get to it.
Plays and shit like this. And you literally played a bed wench mammy. Like, that was not that big of a deal. Will Smith played a slave and went up there crying. I'd like to thank the Academy for watching me dedicate my years into my career, ass nigga. Got up there and played a narcissist nigga. Show me the money. These and R's and S's and shit. Pronouncing their T's and R's and cross the upper bourgeoisie and the boule. All right. And they watch these Negroes on Waiting to Exhale. And then your mammy basically tries to emulate her down the line. Okay. Okay. So they'll end up trying to emulate them. These actresses, because the boomers and the Gen Xers, they still are highly propagandized by television and movies and magazines and newspapers. Like, they watch Fox News and they watch
Gen Xers. Are we propagandized? Ain't this nigga Gen X? We're the same age. Gen X people, are we propagandized by TV? We are? I didn't know. Okay, come on.
MSNBC and whatever they say. They watch Good Morning America acting like these people on the screen are their friends. George Stephanopoulos said, ass nigga. George Stephanopoulos ain't your friend, nigga. He a paid operative of the New York. 63 men and didn't realize she had an addiction until the AIDS epidemic. Ring the bell. Jennifer Lewis has been very open about her struggles with sex addiction. In interviews in her memoir, she explained that sex became a way for her to cope with pain, insecurity, and emotional issues during her younger years. Now, one thing, again, this is why I don't comment on that B shit. That shit does nothing for me, because who cares, nigga? You high school niggas. I'm going to tell you something. Specifically with women and younger women, they're all going to go through this. Because as I said, when they experience trauma, sex is a release for them. When a woman experiences trauma, sex is a release. If you deal with a woman that says she was in a dark time, she was going through a rough patch, she's in struggle, she's in survival mode, she's dealing with.
Okay, so some people sex, some people drink, some people drugs, some people take risky adventures. Trauma expresses itself in different ways in people. Why are you always reducing the woman's trauma strictly to sex? Hey, that's your shtick, man. But trauma expresses its ways in different forms. But I guess when it comes to women, ladies, your only way of expressing trauma is through sex. Okay, I guess. Gotcha. Come on.
The bad breakup. She's recently divorced. All I hear is this. This is what I hear. And you guys gotta have to learn that. That's all I hear. All right. All I hear is this right here. Wait.
Yeah, that's better stop it.
That's all I hear. She just revealed that right there. She said right there. She explained that sex became a way for her to cope with pain, insecurity, and emotional issues during her younger years. There's the younger years. My brain still wasn't developed, so forth and so on. I'm in survival mode.
Okay, so she had a whole phase. Like you expect most women to have a whole phase. Okay. This woman's 69 years old. 69 year. Wait, this the same guy that brags about 20-year-old women and he has no trauma? This old fart here has reduced himself down to, basically on cavorting on the playground with JUCOs, and there's no trauma there. So he has no trauma. Okay, fair enough, I guess.
Peace.
Right.
I need to go through some sort of soft girl era or some sort of. All I hear is.
This woman's 69 years old.
Everything used to be on tape, y'all. I don't know if y'all realize. Everything was not on digital MP4 and MP3. I got hooked on it while I was on the airplane coming back.
Okay, you said 257 mark. Okay, let's go here.
All right, LaVar Ball, you guys know him. He is the NBA father of at least 2 first mamas and being told that they're deadbeat dads, and they didn't listen, unfortunately. So that's neither here nor there. Shout out to any of these people that are watching, if you watch, because some people, they definitely do watch my show. But he was also known as a dedicated husband, which did break the mindset that dads can be dedicated husbands to women. Now, the woman that he was dedicated to is a white woman. All right, so shout out to this woman here. And I don't even have
that's your speed. It's your type of woman, white woman. Okay. So, yeah.
She's a white woman that basically stayed quiet and behind the scenes. And so there she is right there. So they were married. He was able to just say, somewhere around COVID or somewhere around 2022, 2023, around that time, she suffered a stroke. And he was able to stay dedicated to her. That doesn't mean he didn't have any side bitches. I'm pretty sure he had side bitches. But she suffered the stroke. And he stayed loyal to her and down with her. And people gave him a lot of props for that. Because people saw him as somewhat a narcissist and selfish, that he wouldn't do that. But he's anything but selfish. I mean, he put his sons first. Then he put his wife first. Now, he is abrasive. He is, for all intents and purposes, people think he's an a-hole. People think that he's no good. I do have a picture of him with my son back in the day. I just remembered that. I'm going to see if I can find that as I'm talking about the story.
Okay,
people are going to say that they don't own it and they're just going to remix the shit. But I came with the marriage wheel because I actually been a part of that. And I've seen a lot of people go through the marriage wheel. And the marriage wheel starts on the upper right. And that is the engagement honey.
This is the same man that said he was going to stay on the couch until his kids turned 18. This is the same man that said he's going to stay on the couch until he turned 18, until the ex-wife had to tell him to get out. Now, what kind of man shit is that? What kind of man shit is that? I'm just going to hang around long enough till these kids get grown, then I'll leave. That ain't no man shit. Not that I can recall. Sir, you said you're going to stay on the couch, not in the same bed, not in the same wing of the house. No, sir, you reduced yourself to the couch. Listen, like I told you, me and this woman will be in the same bed, angry at each other. Okay, I don't do couches. I don't do the office. I'm not doing upstairs. I'm not doing downstairs. We just gonna be 2 angry motherfuckers in the same bed together, and then one of us gonna want to fuck, and there you go. There's your fight. Okay. Yeah, the marriage wheel. This is the dumbest shit ever. And this is how the cycle of, this is how you guys get corrupted, man. This constant doom and gloom, this constant programming. Marriage is bad. Marriage is evil. She's going to take everything from you. You have nothing to take for one. But this is how they keep this cycle going with these younger guys. This is the hamster wheel they get y'all on and keep you guys on, keep you in trauma, scared of the unknown, or taking a risk with somebody, to building a life together. Okay, I get it, man. I get it.
Honeymoon period, which some people will say, oh, this is how a marriage should work, right? And this is how it happens. And they'll be, in their first couple of years of marriage, and they'll think everything is great. Well, all relationships are great at this point. If your relationship is toxic at the honeymoon period, well, something is wrong. And I've seen people remix this already. Then you go to the middle, to the right, and that's what I call the investment stage. The investment stage simply consists of investing money, energy, attention, and time into the relationship. This is buying houses, having kids, going on family trips and vacations, bonding together, doing family pictures, going to school fees, possibly going through a divorce or something like that. And it's recently.
Listen, I'm healthy. I'm healed. I can't. This shit irritates my soul. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not a broken individual. I'm not a broken individual. I don't, this stuff here irritates my soul. Like, what is wrong with you people? Like, what are you feeding your subconscious? What are you feeding your soul? This is what you choose to pour into yourselves? God bless you. I only cover this shit because some of y'all be wanting my take. Cool. But I can't live like, I can't. I refuse. I've worked very hard to get to where I'm at in my stage of my life, my emotional and mental health. I worry for a lot of you guys. They're gonna keep you on this hamster wheel of trauma. Matter of fact, let's get back to this. Cause I ain't heard nobody mention his new boo. Right? Or how fine his new boo is, or look how young she is. Look at the bounce back. He got him a 20-year-old. He got him a 30-year-old. I ain't heard none of this shit.
Help me out, man. Moving slow.
Wow. Oh my God.
You goddamn phone. Napkin. There you go. It takes so long to get a napkin. This is all you do. Fast. I'm fast on that. It take all day to get a.
Sir, you have half a goddamn shin bone, man. If you don't sit your old ass down, sir, you have diabetes. You know what happens when you have diabetes and you've lost a leg? You know what happens next, right? You have erectile dysfunction. You have erectile dysfunction. You can't get it up. That's why you're so angry. Sir, you have erectile dysfunction. And he's probably had it for a very long time. You have diabetes, sir. You're on meds for the rest of your life. Okay? Let's not do this. Let's not do this. Let's not do this.
Napkin? Oh, you got him over there. You're moving slow.
This is amazing, bro.
Come on.
Sir.
Come on.
Would you rather have me call you bro or sir?
Call me sir, or Big Bowler, or Lavar.
Big Baller, this is amazing.
That's what I'm talking about. You want some cold water, or you want this one you was drinking out of? Where that thing at?
I'll finish what I started.
Where's the water that was right here? Yeah, the one that he opened one and was drinking out of it. Give him that.
Okay, I'll give her. Her body is on point, but most of you guys, that's all you see is a body. But she looks hella old. She looks like closer to his age. She ain't no 30-year-old. Okay.
You want some ice in it? Give him some ice in that thing.
I can just drink from there. Thank you so much.
Here's yours. Come on, you just take that right
him.
there.
Yeah, listen, kick that peg leg out from under him and it's over.
Y'all could have sat over there.
Let's not do this. Let's not do this. Listen, this ain't gonna last long. This ain't gonna last long. Ain't no woman going to put up with this shit for too long. Sir, you have half a leg. No. And you have erectile dysfunction and you have diabetes. What is wrong with you guys?